One of my talk, I just made this particular statement that a system can be assembled at the speed of thought, but trust is earned at a different pace entirely. Now, here's what I mean. For decades in software engineering, there has always been a tax on ideas. You have a certain idea about what you want to build, some business problem that you want to solve via code. When I say tax on ideas, it means it is not something that you just had an idea and you could think of executing it, turning that into code and assets, and deploy that to production almost instantaneously in a week. That is not how things have been functioning in engineering teams for decades. So that is why there was a tax on ideas. But now that tax has technically like reduced to zero, almost zero, or you can say zero. So you have an idea, you have a thought, and you have now hundreds of tools and coding assistants that are going to convert that particular idea into something tangible, which means AI agents are now generating dozens of PRs overnight. I'm sure many of you might be reading that kind of news, right? Features are getting generated in hours and then entire systems getting faster than ever before. But here's what nobody is talking about, or maybe people are not talking enough about. The bottleneck did not disappear. The bottleneck has moved from can we build it to now can we really trust it. The pillar has now shifted from just building it for the sake of building and deploying it to now can we really trust what we are building. And there are three components of this trust is how I like to see. One is the verification speed. Okay, so the PRs are getting generated overnight, but can humans really review those PRs? Like the agent output which we are getting, it is faster. Can the team review that output faster than the rate at which it is getting produced? Number two, intent preservation. Does the agent really understand what it is producing? When humans were writing code, we actually understood, we took so much time to analyze, to brainstorm, to dissect what we are building, why we are building. Agents, unless you feed it all the context, it will not understand why it is building. Third, the blast radius. Inevitably, what will happen if it gets wrong? How much damage is too much damage before someone catches it? I also talked about this in one of my videos about the assistant retrieving this particular stale data through the retrieval pipeline, causing heavy business costs and damage to the reputation of that particular firm, or maybe the production database got deleted in 9 seconds. So I have been sharing such real world stories anyway on the channel. So now the thing is, now that when code is cheap, the trust is very expensive. And the question is not, can we build it faster? It's like, can we really trust it reliably? So that is why I have written this blog around the 7 dimension framework, which will help us to enforce trust in agentic systems that we are building. So this framework is supposed to be like a roadmap for all of you who are building AI agents in production. So I'm going to link the blog in the description below. Make sure to check it out. Thank you so much for watching.